Variations in Verse. Written by Dorothy M. Mitchell. Narrated by Wendy Wolfson. Preface. My writing enables me to reach beyond the limitations of my multiple sclerosis. I have suffered this illness for over 30 years, having many relapses during that time. But when I write, I am transported from the mundane into the realms of delight and wonder. Be it poetry or novel, I'm far too busy to be ill. Please read and enjoy. A word in verse so powerful can heal a weeping heart. A word in verse so powerful, a lifelong love can start. It may be a dog, it may be a cat, who wrapped himself round your heart. You'll find a verse within this book to touch pain if now you're apart. It may be a little hilarity or a garden verse in rhyme. It may be a spiritual reflection, gentle balm to heal the soul. Take some time out, just for yourself, from this mad, rushing world for a while. Have a laugh or have a good cry. Turn the pages, reminisce and smile. Laughing or hurting. Don't wait until it's too late. Tell her now how much you still care. She's the girl you wed at that altar. For you, her love's always been there. Private pain behind her eyes, life struggle etched on her brow. Some of her dreams never came true. Let her know that you love her right now. She knows the years have taken their toll. Looks in the mirror, her mother looks back. Trim figure she kept with her calorie count is now most decidedly fat. Hair when young was her crowning glory is now thinning silver and grey. Oh, the girl's still there that once you caressed, but somehow the urge got away. Can I take you out for a romantic meal? She longs to hear hubby say, but it's much too cold out, she can't be bothered. Her corns have been hurting all day. Fragrant tears. Flowers of autumn adorned his garden. He could no longer cherish the view. Radiant miracles, beautiful in form, but he couldn't gaze on the hue. For years he nurtured each seedling with pride, each bulb he had planted with joy. The garden, his treasure, he'd weeded and dug, had been his love since a boy. Illness had robbed the old gardener his sight. Now he washed his eyes with salt tears. He couldn't manage, how would he cope, for all his remaining blind years? As he languished in sorrow and dread for the future, his window nearby stood ajar. On the wings of an angel he heard a blackbird. Its song came from heaven afar. Then, as caught on a breeze on a warm summer eve, sweet perfume fragranced the air. He reached out, caressing a memory. 'Twas his old-fashioned rose, so fair. When youth and sight had been his own, he'd planted the young bud there. Was it God's design, those years ago, that the old rose would answer his prayer? An old friend to help the blind gardener who had tended the sweet rose for years. Sad tears of dew the rose cried for him now. If she could, she would banish his fears. He held her bloom so gentle, savoured the sweetness so near. He died where he sat, caressing his rose. From his eyes welled a fragrant, glad tear. Bird brains. Blackbird and robin redbreast had a chat one day, how to beat those greedy starlings down to breakfast, come what may. They put their beaks together. We must devise a plan, try to get our share of the grub as quickly as we can. We both have beautiful voices, melodious, sweet and pure. If we sing our little hearts out, she will feed us first for sure.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?